I think we're live. I do believe that is the case. Yes, we are. Right. Evening and all. Welcome back to what is definitely becoming a usual. Well, I'm trying to say it's Saturday, Thursday night as well as Friday, of course. Ideal. And let's immediately jump into the game. Right. So we've got some HSTs. We're here in Bristol St Philip's Marsh. Temple Meads is there. We're in a depot. I've got one important thing to do before we head off to Laira. As you can see by our fuel gauge, we're low on fuel. So let's have the HSTs filling up, shall we? Both power cars aren't especially high on fuel at the moment, if I'm being honest. So we'll fully refill them before we head down to Laira. I doubt 10% fuel's going to get us very far. If all the way to Laira, really. We can technically have ATP on for this section, because I think this is actually an ATP section. And we're reading 1,000 gallons. Back power car is empty, which I expected. Thank you, ATP. Nice to know my limit's 15. So currently we cannot do anything with the back power car. Though it sounds like it's on, we're technically running on a single power car. Because back one's completely empty. So our acceleration is horrid. So we're running on one power car of fuel. So we just want to pull forward until 188 is sort of ready for fueling. So you can just tell that 188 is such a dead weight, even when it's completely empty on fuel. Ooh, have I not cleared a shunt signal? That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? So we technically can move a little bit more. Oh, that's enough for it. We are going to have to go past the shunt anyway. Yeah, there we go, we've gone past the shunt. That's just to fill up 188. Right, ship's completely empty. So got sort of the aircon was. There's a plane. And that is nearly perfect on the fuel tank. As you can see by that gauge, that is empty. Completely empty. Is the front power car actually showing full on the gauge then? No, it isn't. Oh, 57604 is there as well. But we cannot send that out because, well, I've got nothing in there to collect that with anyway. So now we need to fill up the rear power car. Which, yeah, this power car should technically be completely off, as it had no fuel. We'll just monitor it, wait till it gets to full, and then we'll swap back to the front power car. We'll turn on train supply as well while we're here. And there we are, 1,000 gallons. We'll turn on train supply, which will use more fuel, but it's fine. ATP's on both these power cars as well. And then we'll set our head code 5 Zulu 43. 43, at the end of the day. We're in HST. And our starting signal is out on the main line. On notes here. 3, 4, 5. So we'd just be blasting straight through Plymouth. No, not Plymouth. Through Bristol. Potentially on the through. Well, like, because I can really do this huddlers. It's nice. Ah, we're not going to be able to get to the through, are we? Well, we can make it. So don't want to go through a platform. Down Main. Yeah, that's right. That's what I need. Let's actually got to speed up. So 5 Zulu 4-3 St Philip's Marsh to Laira, this is effectively. Which I think did happen with a couple of HSTs. I think they went up to Bristol to be stored. And then I think ended up returning back. Well, there were a couple went to the West Somerset Railway that returned. I know that. This is a 170 climb out of SPM. That's fine. We could go via Westbury. Okay, it's AP train now. I did install the patch. We could go all the way down here, down through Bath, via Westbury, but that just adds time. We could go straight down here. Evening, Max. You're watching? Right, yeah. Fair enough, Max. But yeah, I'll try not derail. I'll try, but as I hear the ATP go blaring off at me. Oh well. Oh, life's fun, isn't it? But yeah. I suppose I'll probably chat to you in a bit then, Max. But yeah. Have fun doing homework, I suppose. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to go into a platform. Because I kind of like to do a driver changeover. Oh, it was approach control. Okay. I don't know the signals I see, so I don't know which ones will approach control me or not. Which is a dodgy thing. Although, there's Bristol Button Hill there. A depot where I've actually seen TFW Mark IV's just like stored right here, I believe. On that far road. Just, you know, dumped there effectively. Now this is going to be interesting. You know what? Platform 9, as long as drivers sort of, you know, be in platform 9, that'd be good. Bit of tonnage on the way in. But you can just see how much of a mess the points are in Bristol. It's quite incredible. I would not like to be the signaller here in Bristol. I'll tell you that much. I think I'm technically pulling into a platform that I don't actually use very often. However, welcome to Bristol Temple Meads. Sort of the end of the Great Western Main Line as such. Now, where would I imagine that sleeper's out of place, isn't it? So the only sleeper. Oh, come game. So where would I imagine my replacement driver would be waiting for me? Probably about here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? Just pull all the way into platform 10. Your driver would be waiting for me about here. Imagine. So I'm platform 10 now. So platform 9. Brake to a nice controlled stop. So wait here until 12, and then we'll depart. Yeah, about 5:12 I think we'll go. But yeah. Oh look, 3D GWR. Such a shame most of them are vinyl now. I am really annoyed about that. 3D just looks better. Alright, rung up the signaller. Told them we're good to go. Just get up front. Get a nice shot of it departing. Good evening, how are you doing? Good to hear. No, sorry about that. I'll try to remember that for future. Sorry about that. Oh my god, ATB, shut up. I'm not going that far over the limit, blimey. Yeah, Finny who... It's not under 28. Come on, ATP. Give me a break. This is train sim, yeah. This is train sim. And the back enhance with the APHT with the GST cab. Which I feel like is quite nice actually. Yes, it's train sim. No, I don't want my cab light on. I like my frames. This is Bedminster. That's what this is on. Fitness is back and hands. It's the route available off Alan Thompson. Through types of game, see trains. is past the street. We can take through there. We could head up to 100. That's where we're going. We're going down to Laira, down in Plymouth, from St Philip's Marsh. So yeah, I think a run of... I actually don't know how far it is. I'd say probably run about 100 miles, potentially. That sound of my ATP going off is going to really annoy me in the evening. Where's my 100 board? Is a 43, yes. A pair of GWR 43s. Oh, come on, game, I know I've just taken a screenshot. Oh, there we are. My 100 volt, so I might just coast it. There's a guard in the back. Not even, it's just the because the HSTs have sort of set drivers in sort of power cars. It's that this is a driver power car, and the power car at the front is non-driver. I hadn't realised that until I'd set up the scenario, but annoyingly they're not like other units where sort of the driver will switch depending on which cab you've selected. It's dependent on which one's got the driver consist, or no, sort of got the driver in it. So annoyingly that's a rear power car and the front doesn't actually have that driver, so this is a non-driver power car and back one is. Which, it's an interesting mechanic. Don't know why it's not like other 150s where the driver sort of tracks, yeah, where the player's done it. I keep heading too far. Looking good. We're just narrowing 95. That DAS is broken. We should say advice for 100, but it doesn't. It says advice for 90, so that hasn't updated, which is fun. My ATP does though, which it shouldn't actually update anymore because this is no longer an ATP section. ATP only runs from Bristol to Paddington, but if you're going along the Berkhamsted by Westbury and things, it will start from Newbury. Just interesting information on this one. I'll put that to notch 3. Notch 3 will still increase our speed. We're over 100 now anyway, so we'll just notch 2 will do the job, I reckon. Yeah, that holds its speed. Thereabouts. So the line you saw shooting off there... Okay, that's not the one going up to Western. It's one for Paris Islands. Where is Western then? Ah, there's Western Junction. Quite a while. That's where we started our route. We started it in Bristol. In St Philip's Marsh depot. Okay, this one. Started in the diesel point, okay, the fuel road. We've got a 57 consist here, but that won't be doing anything. So it started in Bristol, finishing in Plymouth effectively. non-stop for the most part. So no, it might do stop an next, but won't stop anywhere other than that. It's Nelson and Backwell. Flying through at lovely 99. Cut that back to notch 1. Notch 1 should just, have our speed slightly decrease. Notch 2 actually puts on speed, notch 1 decreases speed, off will just decrease even quicker. There's no sort of proper point on the throttle. This train does not stop. Indeed it doesn't. Indeed it doesn't. Sun up against the window. I've anything I can do about that. That might impair the vision. Might be notch 2 or notch 3. It's 2, isn't it? That's what my name is, it's Freddy. Loads of people end up thinking it's Jeff, because obviously by the channel name, but no. It's Freddy. Up to 100 again, which we'll just have to keep a tap on the throttle to make sure we actually stay roughly 100. Cool. Thank you very much, and also thank you for subscribing. Let's pop that back to notch 1. Fantastic. There's no real point on this. It's completely flat as well. You know, it's Yatten. 184 subs. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Yeah, cheers for the subscription. Means a lot. What's the next station I'm passing though, anyhow? Oh god, we've now entered the stretch. Oh, well. It's okay, it's not actually going to route us up via Western Supermare. Thank god, because I'd have to jam the brakes on. After well. High Bridge and Burnham. Bridgewater. Yeah. And then straight through Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Marsh Barton, no, Exeter St Thomas, Marsh Barton, Starcross, Dawlish, Dawlish Warren, Dawlish, Teignmouth, England, Tunnis, Ivy Bridge. Just the standard places. Yeah. Now there we are. The DAS has finally caught up. 110 in 3 minutes. And again, I have absolutely no route knowledge. I'm just relying off the DAS and the ATP. This is Train Sim Classic, yeah. Train Simulator Classic. Ooh, what is that? Why is there just smoke in the rails? So something that is seemingly a power car has got trapped underneath the ground and is just spraying a whole bunch of clag all over the rails. Right. I mean, hell, this as well. That's quite interesting. Just a whole bunch of clag up through the rails. Then again, I haven't driven this bit of routing quite well, so I wouldn't exactly know. Off to the right is the junction going up to West Milton and Weston-super-Mare. Meet the other side of that in about a mile, maybe a mile and a half. Or maybe half a mile. This looks like the junction. Is it the junction? No. It's not. It's now falling under 100 again. I do play this quite a lot, yeah. I do play train sim, yeah, a decent amount. Mostly in HSTs. Because who doesn't love good HST? Oh, that was the 37 I'm driving. Trains? So do I. Finley. So do I. I mean, who doesn't really? They're quite cool. Sometimes up to 140 mile per hour. They're just so cool. And they have to make such cool noises as well. Anyways, this is the other junction. Obviously Weston-super-Mare up there. This junction on the other side of it. Of the 185s. Solid opinion, if I'm honest. I do quite like the 185s as well. You know, I think they're one of the most powerful DMUs in the country or something. They accelerate like there's absolutely no tomorrow. So I do quite like them on that basis as well, if I'm honest. We're now cleared up to 110. Once again, our DAS is not caught up. And it's still displaying advice for 100. You can see advice for 110. It's not. We're in the 110 limit. The ATP knows what it's doing. The AS, not at the moment. Oh well. It'll catch up. I'm sure that'll catch up eventually. I'm not a fan of the IETs, if I'm honest with you. I absolutely hate them to bits. I just think they're so uncomfortable. They don't have much of a safety record either. I just absolutely hate the IETs to the core. Train C10, yeah, I've seen that. I'm not exactly the most optimistic about those. Because didn't it develop wheel flat on its first outing? I think it did, and it didn't even get fixed. For a while at least. But yeah, I hate the IETs. I mean, I much prefer the HSTs by a country mile. The IETs will never have the exact same legacy of the HSTs. I mean, their Cs is one massive point of scrutiny. 810 is GWR. I thought that was EMR, didn't they? Because GWR have 800s, 802s. They haven't put in orders for 810s. The 810s are EMR, I believe. And finally that DAS is caught up. Advisor 110. Nice. It's not Finley. The 810's on GWR. I believe they're EMR units. Let me have a look. I believe they're EMR units. Yeah, they're EMR units. And let's just say I'm more of a fan of the 810s than I am the 800s. Because I am not a fan of the entire 808X, really. I just think they're just rubbish. Yeah, I speed them up, doesn't matter. 810 is 5 cars. Ah, interesting, Finley. I think there might have been talks of 7s as well, potentially. But yeah. The one bugbear I have with the 810s is their layout, because they've got the middle car as a transformer, which is, and then you've got the two outers on either side, which are the diesel engines, which is interesting because on a normal 5 car, with literally any other, sort of the 800s, the 802s, and maybe the 805s as well, it's your 3 intermediate engines, i.e. you've got coaches B, C and D as your engines, as opposed to having A and E as your engines. A and E are the transformers on most sets, but with EMR they've got the transformer in coach C, and then diesel engines in A, B and D, E, which I find very interesting. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it adds uniqueness to it. It's not only is the shape of it unique, that sort of layout is unique, which, you look at the entire 808X family, none of it is unique. It was good that the 810s are showing sort of, you know, sort of a new era. Which, I mean, I like the 810s for that reason. They're quirky, they're unique. That's what my favourite train is. HSTs or 37s by a mile. 37s, they just sound right. And they also thrash like there's absolutely no tomorrow. They clack like there's no tomorrow. The fact that they survived 60, I can't remember exactly how many years, but it's in the range of 60 years. The fact that these HSTs as well, they're meant to be a stopgap, i.e. 10, 20 years. They survived 49, which I think is just amazing, that something survives that long. Same with the Pacers, really. I think they're only meant to be a 10-20 year stopgap. They survived about 30, 35, thereabouts. So it's quite interesting. Second favourite 70s. I do agree with you on that one, actually, Finley. I do so love 70s. Just mostly because they thrash and clack so much. The fact that their traction motors, if it puts on power, even if you can't see it, you can hear the traction motors of a 70. they're so loud, and I like them for that reason. They're recognisable in that sort of sense. Anyways, this is Bridgewater. Where's a good place to see that fly? Just fly through. Probably end of the platform, I'd have thought. Nah, yeah, about here will do, I reckon. Hearing them from a mile. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm quite surprised that New Build has managed to be that claggy and that thrashy, but I love it. I love it for that basis. It's unique in that sense as well. They just clag, thrash, be a bit of an environmental nuisance at times, but yeah. Even Oscar, I'm doing alright. Cheers mate, how are you doing? I was seeing 66 a lot, Finley, yeah. Down in the southwest it's just DB66s all the time. Because, well, you have the clay runs, they're always 66s. More clay runs, they're always 66s. Mineral runs, 66s. RHDT, 66s. Yeah. GBRF and DB. Yeah, I do see. Well, mostly DB all the time. Although EWS, which you mentioned, those are DBs technically. As EWS dissolved, and then DB took all the locos on. So Freightliner. Ah, so you're in quite a freight concentrated area then, Finley. You know, down here we've had a couple of engineers recently because they're recycling Cornwall at the moment. They've all been Freightliner or Colas ones at the moment. Although there were some GBRF ones. I think it's just when it becomes engineers, there's just so many freight companies going for it. Yeah, most of the time it's just DB on the normal runs though. In fact, DB haven't actually run one of the engineers down there, I don't think, which is quite interesting. I've seen Freightliner in ages. Yeah, neither have I really, Finley. The only time where I really see sort of Freightliners, it's usually 66s. It's in Westbury. And I'm not there very often. So, yeah. I completely forgot about the TSD. That works. Okay. Where's Coglow Junction then? Must be nearing it. Well, speak of devil. Hello, Cogload. One of those sets of points set wrong. Fantastic. And now set right. Yeah, nice, Finley. So GBRF and DB. Yeah, I've only ever really seen Colas, Freightliner, DB. Those are only sort of the main freight companies I've seen. To lie, I have seen DRS as well. The 68's on the flask, but I haven't actually been able to film them properly. Hey, Cogload. So we're taking the flyover, which is nice. Freightliner, mostly MML, West Coast main. Ah, interesting, Oscar. Righto, Finn, Nate. Yeah, probably see you in the next stream. Perhaps. Have a good rest of your evening. That'd be a good time to save, wouldn't it? I don't know how I'm doing 100 over cog load. I don't think the limit is 100 over cog load, but I might be completely and utterly wrong there. Sixes. Football charges. Interesting. It's very, very, very interesting. This is all the 86s in. 101, that's LSLs, I believe. 259, I think, WCRC run. 86 401. Who owns that then, Oscar? Actually, I do think one exists. Can't remember who runs it. Yeah, welcome back, Max. You join us just as we're passing Taunton. Let me just check the points. That'll do. I'll check them on the go. What could possibly go wrong by doing that? Yeah, we're approaching Taunton maps after leaving Bristol. En route to Laira. Phones, Caledonia. Interesting, I don't think they run those anymore. The one running on its own, that's expected. It's the only LSL one. And then 259 and 401 are running top and tail. That would be something to see, but nothing running down here, which is annoying. Alright, good signals. I'm going to slow down out of habit of last time. Who remembers last time when we were in Taunton? Who remembers that going past Fairwater Yard? Because I unfortunately do. Yeah, what a disaster that was, eh? So I'm going to slow down. I'm not risking that again. I'm going to save anyway, just in case. Thought we will do. You can probably just save your check down. We can maybe just say there's a temporary speed restriction. Okay, TSR. 60, just sitting there, doing absolutely nothing. Yep, just a 60, sitting idle. Okay, we're through the worst of what was that bug. I'll tell you what set of points it was though. This set. This set did it all. 25 mile per hour junction. I'm cruising at 98. Can you tell what the problem is there? Go nearly 4 times the limit. Definitely going over 3 times. But no, I'm assured that hopefully nothing's going to go wrong, at least not yet. You can just knock straight back up. Get yourself back up to 100. As there is a faulty yard on our left. Still under good signals anyhow. Actually, what would be a nice screenshot? Ooh. Right. Now if I derail here, then I'm going nearly twice limit. Norm Fitzwarren, down main south. That is what I want to see. That's good. I don't quite trust this set of points, but trust the process sometimes, eh? Sometimes you gotta trust the process. Although this is sort of Northern Triangle. I think there was meant to be a platform here, which there isn't. Oh, welcome to Northern Fitzwarren. You can see the main line roughly from about, well, the platform potentially. There you are, just absolutely gunning it past. I've done this in 49 minutes as well, I'm quite impressed. Just as we hit 3 over. Those half barriers. Yeah, they are half barriers. Yeah, drivers don't tend to like these very much. I suppose you can see why. It's just me that's noticed that that panel there hasn't reflected. Yeah, what happened there? HSTs increasing speed. Must have been just on the limit there. Slow. Yes, we must be approaching at some point Whiteball Tunnel. Definitely losing speed. Trees. Yeah, we must be approaching Whiteball Tunnel now. The game is not very happy with this might take us a little while. Yeah, bear with. Where is Whiteball Tunnel? Oh, there it is. If I look here, it's not great, but it's also, like, not terrible. Yeah, Novia's already telling me your encoding's overloaded. I know. Oh, and look, it's a Devonian end. If I look here, everything's, like, semi-alright. So when we look over here, we tend to have a couple of problems. There we go. We'll just plunge into Whiteball Tunnel. You can see how much sort of the gradient just sort of dips after leaving the tunnel. As we are now definitely in Devon. Sorry about that, everyone. Managed to pull my headphone wire out of my headphones. Yeah, sorry about that. It just got caught in my wheels of my chair, and it just, yeah. This is what I hate about having corded headphones. You just get tangled up in your chair, pedals. It's an annoying thing about them. And plus the wire just tends to break. Okay, we're approaching TV. suggesting that my driving just goes airborne. I mean, while you're not wrong, you're also not entirely right. That was Tivy Parkway, by the way. Yeah. Pretty much 90 through a... Well, limit's 100, but you end up slowing down a little bit. But there's Tivy. Tiverton Parkway. Just in general, just Tiverton. Advice of 100, that's correct. Yeah, Terry Morning. It's GPWS, I think. That's potentially. I want to say it's TPW. Oh, no, GPWS. Who that is? I don't think it is. So. Ooh, LED signal. The Riviera is now just littered in them. We still have halogens all the way through the divvy loop. I should be able to keep 100 most of the way to Exeter now, but you can just see how much that gradient falls off the other side. You can just see it slope all the way down. Yeah, we aren't in Somerset anymore. We're not in the Somerset Flats. We're in the Devon Hills. That's notch 5. I don't really want to be in notch 5, but you know, the sooner we get to 100 the better. TV services. Much cruising at 100. That's good. I've got Stoke Cannon level crossing around here somewhere. I think it might be the next level crossing we encounter. Just a slow casual drive. 95 to 100 mile thereabouts. Which will maintain most of the way to Exeter now. So we have to slow down to 80, 60, and then 30. It's got a nice sort of gradual slowdown. Yep, Stoke Cannon. So this is Stoke Cannon level crossing. So yeah, Stoke Cannon. Decent crossing. Let's just go shed. Shed container. Whatever, same thing. So now closing on an Exeter. Let's just make sure we've got our route actually into Exeter. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? At set of points, and we're now cleared all the way through Exeter. All the way through platform 4. So we'll just zoom past at 30. Through the station, past depot, and then we'll officially be on the Riviera. We'll run down to Newton. I don't know if we'll make it all the way to Laira tonight. I expect we will. Okay, so we'll get in there now. Now, our DS is warning us of a 90, which isn't popping up on my ATP, which is interesting. Is it actually 90? Oh no, 90 for about another mile. Yeah, 80. What was that showing 90 for? There's no 90. There's an 80 in a bit, but no 90. There you go, there's a warning for our 80 and our 65. So slowing down for our 80. Lovely smooth speed. I think before we get to our 80, we'll be pinged for our 65. Might be at the board or just before the board. Okay, so it's going to be after the board then. Yeah, don't bother me. There we are. Dodge me at some point. So this is Cowley Bridge Junction. If you were to shoot up to that line on the right, then you'd be going up to Crediton. Then you'd also be going up to Barnstaple and Oakhampton. But you diverge at Crediton to go to your respective destination. We should in a minute get a warning for a 30. Here, I believe. What did I say? There it is. One more puff for our 30. So as you can see, approach control, roughly. I think our ATP is going to scream at us in a minute because we're not going to be slowing down fast enough. And it shouldn't scream at us now. We're slowing down for a good time. Thereabouts. We need to slow down like another 1 mile per hour for it to be happy. Just up into initial. Don't bother me. Release brakes and that should be perfect. I hope that's perfect. It was so nearly perfect on the brakes. I was like I need like 1% extra on my brakes and that would have been absolutely perfect. So we're down to 30.9 at the 30 board. That is perfect. And here we are. Here's Exeter. Only an hour and 2 minutes after the scenario started. Ooh, that's much too close to HST. Sounds like it's in service 'cause it's got the rear power car generating electricity. But I think it actually makes it easier to run, so we're going to have that. Whether it's realistic or not. It's easier for me to run with, so yeah. Oops. Extra PSP. Okay, the signal box. Let's get a shot of like depot as well. There's so much catenary in the way you wouldn't know, would you? Yeah, extra signal box, just that. After the signals are torn up in Cornwall and replaced by LEDs, they are apparently to be controlled by Exeter. So pretty much the whole of Devon and Cornwall, I believe, will be completely controlled by Exeter. Which is interesting. I'm going 33.1 game. I was going 33.1. Give me a break, game. I'm within my allowance. I'm allowed to go 33.1. After all the sort of restriction on this thing is 3 mile per hour. Or 3 to 5 mile per hour, actually. I think with ATP you fixed to 3. It's going to 33.1. Showing to notch 5 then. Nice. Gives us a chance to appreciate the MTU. That's excellent, Thomas. Next station we'll pass through will be Marsh Barton, where I will almost certainly be getting a screenshot. And there is our 100 board. Can't see. There we are. There we are, cleared for 100. Now it's time to do 100. Here's Marsh Barton, and the first time really it won't be taking a screenshot from the outside. Welcome back, Oscar. At this point I can sort of let the HST drive itself for a bit. This pretty much don't need to do anything until we get to 100. Which, to be honest, I do need to think about sort of beginning to idle. Which I do now as we're now at nearly 95. 94.5. It's 95. Putting what I believe is notch 4 as 3. Put notch 3 and hope we somewhat get up to about like 96, 97, 98, 99 or even 100. So it's 97 and a half. 98. We're getting there. Here's 99. Oh yeah, 100's easy. And there's 100. 100 will do. I think I just saw a mile post there, actually. How many miles does the post say we're done? Oh, 199. That's how far away we are from London. From Paddington, precisely. So, exactly 199 miles. In 1 mile, that would be considered 200. Let's try find a 200 mile post. I'm actually curious as to where that is. I see yellow board. I read 200. There's 200 mile board. So idle, we'll start braking. We'll put in brake step 2. I hope that'll be enough. And there is the 200. 200 miles from London at this point. So the cab is now 200 miles from London. 1, 2, 3, no, sure, 3 tone. Probably a 2 tone, I think, Oscar. What am I done? So I'll see 3. Let's see if my ATP didn't disrupt me. Example, that was 2. Need to brake, so that'll brake too much. Well, it's only brought us down to 74.5. It's pretty good. Got 75.8. That's a nice 3 tone for the crossing. This game stops lagging. There we are. We're now approaching Starcross, where we will get a screenshot, because why not? Why would I say no? Well, I would have said why can I say no? Why couldn't I as well? Did miss the whistle board, but I've made up for that with hella tones. I'm going to give more tones here through Starcross. Alright, Dawlish Warren next up. I haven't actually checked my points at Dawlish Warren. That would have been helpful to do a little minute ago, wouldn't it? Yep. There we are. There's the suspect points. So no longer get cautionaries in. At least on this one. So apparently advisor 80, advice for more 80 mile per hour in 1 minute. Nope, in 1 minute we're pretty much braking for our 70. So around Langston Rock, then we're 75. All the way down towards Dawlish. 16 to Dawlish, we don't pick up 75 until after the sequence of tunnels, but then there's absolutely no point accelerating for that. So it's pretty much just a long 60. I've been told the expert way to drop 10 is to put brake step 1 in now. And it should bring us down perfectly. Now this whistleboard I don't believe is actually here in real life, so we won't give a tone for it. I do want a picture or a screenshot I mean with the sign here. Because why wouldn't I? It's a cool sign. So before, if we came through Dawlish Warren, before I changed points, we'd have had a position 1 feather with, I think, a cautionary. We've also got the trackside here, working just out of the unit here, as we send into Langston Rock, which isn't completely accurate. It does bug me a little bit. Actually, where actually is supply? Yeah, Langston Rock's a lot taller than that. Because the path slopes up. The path is about up here, I think. It can't be that much, probably about that. But then again, you're higher than that signal. You can see there. I don't know. Oh, accidentally kept the brakes in. Pretty much slow down for Dawlish now. Which I don't want. I need a little bit more speed. There's absolutely no point now really going for 70 as such. Because that's Dawlish. And that's where we got our 60. It's probably literally just worth getting up to 60. And then just coasting it. Some of the Orange Army by that rebuilt section. Rebuilt section of wall. Step 1. That should bring us on perfectly for limit. Fantastic. Now passing the place which has been nicknamed the Concrete City. I don't think it's actually a city, I think it's a town. But there is a lot of concrete. When they say it's Concrete City, they really are not over exaggerating, as you can very, very, very well tell. There is a lot of concrete that went into this, and I don't think they're done yet. So, yeah. There might be a bit more concrete. Although I don't think we're going to get down to Laira tonight. I think we'll probably get down to Newton, loop it in platform 1, and then we'll end off potentially next evening and go for the run down to Laira. I reckon that will do. I touched 63 and it's like and I'm like, I just hit 63 just about, and I can just hear the alarm going off. Well, I suppose it just shows how accurate this is though, doesn't it? So, Rockfall Shelter. The caution rate stepped up. It's because there's a set points. It hasn't been done right. Just see me changing the points. Affects the aspect. So out of, is that Parsons Tunnel? Let me have a look, I don't know. As you can see here, 75. but on the heads up you can already see in 0.8 miles. Hallelujah. There's a 60 again. What's the point? Just really is a question of what is the point? Ah, it is Parsons Tunnel. Yeah, so that first tunnel we passed through after Dawlish was Kenaway. We had Corriton, Fillet, Clerks, and then Parsons Tunnels. So now we round the curve that is probably my favourite in game, at least. In real life, you're about like here towards the line, so that's not perfectly realistic. And then sort of here, people's quite open, like you can just walk straight onto the wall section. Not the most realistic, is it? No, it's not. 2 bridges, so that is realistic. And that bridge there is a pain to film on, because as you can see, it's at an angle. Obviously my tripod, which I got set to be flat, when I place it flat here, obviously it's at an angle. So I have to sort of counterbalance that and whatnot. It's fine though, it's quite a fun bridge. It's quite high up as well, so you sort of get a lovely sweeping view of the curve. Looks slow, but quite a nice sort of meander into the station. Let's get a tone at the end of the platform. Tone? Screenshot at the end of the platform. Sort of looks quite slow, doesn't it? It's not. Which is the interesting thing. And that driver vigilance, I'll never get a break from that. Because it should be, I think, every minute that the controls have not been activated. But after time you notice, I've moved the control and then the DSD goes off. Steps Beach. This is another place that isn't too bad for spotting either. Provided the tide's out, of course. But like how in the reflection you can see the GWR, you can see the plate but you can't see the dragon. Seems to do sort of the 3D stuff but doesn't do the vinyls, which is a bit annoying. Although the sight's very, very, very clearly in today. Blimey. Telling me I'm speeding by over 3. I've been through the 80 already. It's going to be too long to pass through. Got a bit of a cold this evening. Fun. Yeah, actually, let's get the points at Newton, and we'll sort of loop it into platform 1. i.e. so services can go past. That set us into platform 1 already. And we are not cleared out. Game kind of knows what I want. Brilliant. I think one thing that needs modernising on this route is the signals. Because a lot of them are halogens that are now LEDs. That's probably my biggest bugbear at the moment. I think that one might be an LED. .58 and 60. Perfect. Right, double yellow. It's because we're being looped into platform 1. That's what I want. And by the way, King Staten Racecourse, or Newton Abbot Racecourse, it's technically in King Staten, but loads of people consider it to be Newton Abbot. Oh well. Anyways, the racecourse is over there. There you go, you can kind of see it. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Platform 1's a 40 mph. Might get done for overspeed. No? Ah, lovely. Nice. Ooh. Over into the platform at 35. That's actually quite a realistic speed. Where do I want to stop? Probably not up by the signal. Probably just stop on the platform. About it will do. Because in real life, say there's been a failure or something, I don't know how long I'm going to be held here for. So I might have a replacement driver. So, DR8 on, as we've got danger. Do we shut the engines down? Nah. Yeah, let's not shut the engines down. I'll keep the headlights on as well. Not the usual shutdown procedure that we usually do at the end of streams. You won't unlock the doors because we're empty at the end of the day. But welcome to Newton. Let me show you one thing that, well, two things that bug me. First of all, JT signals. I wish these ones would be AP ones, but they're not at the moment, which is annoying. The second thing, over here, is AP signals. But signal 1, no, signal the signal Echo 188 is an LED one. As you'll commonly see by my videos, it is an LED signal, not a halogen anymore, which it bugs me. It really does bug me. I will just put the ending screen up quickly. So we're done for the evening. But yeah, it does bug me how some signals aren't updated. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah. What an evening that's been. Driven from Bristol down to Newton in effectively 1 2/3 of an hour, technically. Basically 1 hour 40 effectively. Well, it's 1 hour 37 at the moment. You get the idea. Round up, whatnot. But yeah, fun stream from Bristol if I'm honest. I would have done all the way down to Penzance, but sort of concerns about time. Still got a couple of things to do. You know, so on, whatnot. So yeah. Ooh. That was a fun evening though. As I said, driving from Bristol. And there's a Thursday stream which I wasn't actually expecting to do. But yes, let's look ahead anyhow to what is hopefully tomorrow night, stream 153. We'll probably continue that run down to Laira, I'd have thought, as it probably will take the full hour to get down there. I might do a little bit of tweaking to that scenario, just, you know, add 57s down in Laira, or at least down in Plymouth, that we can take up to Exeter and back, and so on and so forth. But yeah, alternatively I might do Eurotruck, a bit of F1. We have not done F1 for a while. How long has it been since we did F1? Ooh, blimey. I don't know how long that's been. Let's have a look, shall we? Last time we did an F1 stream was... Cool, blimey. Have we not done an F1 stream since last year? Well, not for 2 months. Not since stream 123. Blimey. Yeah, we're due a return to Eurotruck then. No, not Eurotruck. F1 then. Blimey. So I'll make sure to do that. I will make sure to do that. As we are long overdue another F1 stream. But yeah. I think I'll know we should probably end off for the evening. And yeah, because as I've got a couple of things to finish off for the evening before I turn in for the evening. So yeah. Let's go on the outro. So, thank you for watching stream 152. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please note there is a link to the Discord in the description down below. Please note you need to be 13 or above to join the server as per Discord TOS. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like as to tell me that you like what we do here on the channel, and subscribe so you never miss another stream or video. Don't think there's anything to be added from me. So I think, on any note, I'll see you all soon. Take care. Hope to see you in the next stream or video. Take care. See you there.